Murder Drones Season 2 actually might happen, and the music video for Murder Drones that recently came out has proven my theory that I made a year ago. Now, a year ago, I said Sin won in the end. She wanted Uzi's body because she probably wanted a new body to take over. And I was saying that she probably took over Uzi's body because she wanted to take everyone out in the easiest way possible. And extra stuff, but you get the point. Now, I made an edit on the new Murder Drones song that came out. And the crazy thing is, it all actually lines up if you read this certain point. There's a part of the song that Sin sings, and what she said actually confirms what I said a long time ago. Now, I am going to read it now. So it says, "Can you hear it? The drums of war." Meaning episode 8 when Uzi and Sin went to war against each other. "Do you fear it? And the evil the future you're unprepared for within you, evil capacity." So this means, do you fear it? The future you're unprepared for. So it's basically saying that Sin has an ulterior plan, and she's saying, do you fear the future that you're highly unprepared for, that I am going to commit? Now, it says right here, within you, evil capacity. It has a name, it has a voice, it's me. Meaning, this right here means that Sin is inside Uzi, obviously, but she's saying that evil is taking up her capacity. Capacity is literally the percentage of something, or, but Sin is taking up Uzi's capacity. What is capacity? A freaking, capacity. Thing is, there is a little theory that I got to here as well. So it says, I feel your suffering, I feel your buffering. And that means Uzi is suffering and stuff, because at the end of episode 8, she's obviously suffering at the end. As I go stronger within her, this is the way the world ends. Not with a bang, but a whimper. This means that Sin is inside Uzi's body, and she is going stronger and stronger within her. And the crazy thing is, if you know anything about computers and how computers work, they take resources from something to initiate a process. That process initiates an action. Now this could explain why Uzi, her form is faltering and stuff. Because at the end of episode 8, you see her glitching, which technically would be buffering. And Uzi looks depressed and stuff. She could be feeling depressed because she is tired. And the reason why she's tired all the time is because Sin is taking up her energy reserves. And it confirms it with this. Not with a bang, but a whimper. Meaning, what happened in episode 8 was not the final plan. It was just the start. But a whimper, meaning, a small cry is a whimper. Meaning, this whole thing is going to happen, and Uzi is going to be left alone to cry. Now, it says right here, nothing, you will always be nothing. Ask yourself if, nothing, and you will always be nothing. Ask yourself if I am bluffing. Ask yourself if you're good enough. The answer is no. This right here proves that Sin is inside Uzi's head, telling her that she's nothing. She's worthless. She's not even comparable. She's nothing. She's nothing to her. She's nothing to anyone else. And this one right here says, I'm the voice inside your head that says they're safer if you're dead. That means Sin is basically telling Uzi that you will lose. You'll lose control, and I will take over. And once I do that, all of your friends are going to die. And you are the reason. And you would be better off dead because they would be safer if I can't control you. So she's trying to get Uzi to feel bad about herself and to think that she could be the problem. Now, right here, it says, "'Cause every iota of your data says that there'll be a day that you kill everyone you love instead." Now, if you don't know what an iota is, it's literally it's an extremely small amount. So that means, the cogito ergo sum, I think therefore I am speech. You know how Am says there are 3.44.7 billion million miles of thread, and if you engrave the word hate on every single one of them, it wouldn't even come close to 1/1000th of how much hatred he feels? That right there, think of it that way. He's saying that every single one of those strands, if they were written with the word hate, that it wouldn't even match to how much he hates. So think about that line and think about this. Because every iota of your data says that there will be a day that you kill everyone you love and said. So that's basically saying every single small amount of Uzi's data is slowly being taken, corrupted, or just to being controlled over. And that means that she will lose control, Sin will take control of Uzi, and she will kill everyone. And that's crazy, because that is one single paragraph verse. That's crazy. And the thing is, I knew this was lore relevant, and I made an edit on it before anyone else, because I wanted to show that, hey, guys, there's something here. Pay attention to my edits. They're important. Because get this, I actually predicted that the Living Tombstone would partner up with Glitch Productions. Why do you ask? Think about this. What are the songs that I've been using for my edits? Circus of the Dead. That song, it's by Tryhard Ninja. But it's a FNAF song. It's referencing, hey, what's the other person? Living Tombstone. And I've used a bunch of other Living Tombstone songs to say, hey, guys, there's something secret that's gonna happen. But no one believes me. That's the unfortunate part. But I have predicted so much stuff. And this right here, I said this a year ago. And because of this phrase and this whole line, it has been proven. So this is irrefutable evidence that I know what I'm talking about. And I know a lot of things that I'm trying to tell you. But a lot of people don't listen. So take that. That is the craziest thing. I have other theories that I could say right now, but we're focusing on this one alone. But yeah, I was confirmed. That was confirmed. Confirmed right there. It says Alana Fitzgerald, which is obviously Sin, and it's literally, it says, "Do you hear the drums of the Lord?" Blah blah blah. But let's look at this. Okay, now if we look at the first verse, I see the way that they look at me and see what I couldn't be, the one who's good enough, as simple as I was born to be, in perfect conformity, like all the others. But since you ripped the world I had in two, I was broken, rearranged, beyond the life I thought I knew. It feels so damn strange. So this is basically saying that people look at her differently. She knows that she thinks that she isn't good enough to the standards of everyone else. And you broke my world in two, like you ripped my world in two, meaning Sin, by Sin being there, she essentially messed up everything Uzi had. And then it says, I was broken, rearranged, beyond the life I thought I knew. It feels so damn strange. This could be a secret meaning, like saying Sin is inside Uzi and she is literally rearranging Uzi. Because like data processors and stuff. Because if you know anything about computers, you know computers run off of a certain input of a code. And an input of a code, it needs an action. And once that action is committed, then it does something. But the thing is, in order to do that action, you need RAM or capacity. You need something to enact resources to that action. Well, that's like the rest of the lyrics and stuff for the song. But as you can see, there is a lot of things that when you put together, they make a lot of sense. And if you look at my last Murder Drones theory, they actually fit up. And I've been saying for a very long time that Sin won in the end. And I've said multiple times. Now, if you go to that one video about how I talked about how Sin won in the end, and it says the gala, the screams and stuff, that is what I thought, and then I told you what I felt. Like, I said two different things that I feel like that could happen. But one was a thought, and one was a feeling. And turns out the feeling was correct. And usually when I have a feeling, that tells me something's gonna happen. By the way, Linda, I'm so sorry. Episode 9 and episode 7, you're not gonna do too well in the Amazing Digital Circus. I'm so sorry. But continuing on, you guys, I'm stating everything for you. And if you guys don't believe me, let's do a little challenge, shall we? Let's do a little challenge, everyone. If I am wrong, the top comment of this video will be my punishment. How about that? If I'm wrong, you guys get to decide my punishment. There you go. Now, that is the end of the video. That's all I wanted to tell you. Now, remember people, have a goop-tastic day, stay silly, don't let the sillies bite, and remember, I'm always watching, and I know more than I know more than I know more than I know more.